All right, guys, let's talk. XRP family, how are you? Bella and Raider are out here. They're helping me make this video. So, look, I want to talk to you about the next 30 days, October. It is crucial for XRP, what plays out in the next 27 days leading into November and December. And I really want to stress that we got some good stuff ahead of us, and I think we're going to see a pretty good October, but it is crucial that we get the runway and we get some things going in the right direction. So real quick video for you. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're new to me, my name's Austin. I cover crypto every single day, cover XRP every day with two goals: help you make more money, help keep you informed. Okay, so with that, let's talk about October, not October, October. Historically has been a very, very good month for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 58+% of the crypto market, and where Bitcoin goes, the rest shall follow, including XRP. We got XRP ETF potential approvals later this month. About 6 of them are up for approval. Will the SEC approve them or not? They have pushed some of them. We could see that. So there's really no definite scenario there, right? If we get any of them approved, you're going to see XRP run massively. So that's an if, okay? So those start around the 18th, 19th, 20th. And if you want to know the exact dates, there's a link in the description below to my X Twitter account, and there's a graph over there on my X account. So keep an eye on that. Additionally, let's go back to Bitcoin leading the charge. October, right? Bitcoin, dramatically good month in October. And so in that, I think we're going to see Bitcoin run. We're going to see Bitcoin start its run in October towards $150,000 to $250,000. We're going to see that run start in October and peak at the end of December, hitting that $150,000 to $250,000. In that, we're going to see XRP roll along with it, outside of its own catalyst, right? Outside of its own positive things that are going to be happening inside of the XRP Ripple ecosystem. So if that happens, we're going to see XRP go to, I think, at least 10, if not high, $20+. We're going to see that play out. If not even higher, we could see 30 or 40, depending upon how hard Bitcoin runs. Because here's why, okay? We're going to see a massive amount of liquidity come back in. We're going to see investors come back in first initially into Bitcoin, and then that capital is going to flow into Ethereum, XRP. Remember, market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, everything else, okay? So we're going to see that. And if we see any of these ETFs approved, we're going to see more and more institutional demand start to flow into XRP. Now, outside of everything I've just said, we've got what? We've got the Genius Clarity Act. We got those potentially being kind of finally done. Of course, we got to get the government to not be shut down anymore. We got to have that figured out. I'll remind you that the last time the government shut down was in 2018, and they were shut down for 35 days. Now, that is not having an impact right now on crypto. In fact, crypto, again, is back up over $4 trillion, which is good news. Okay, so we got some kind of X factors here. Government shutdown. How long is it going to last? The SEC. I'm going to remind you of that. We did not get a jobs report for the last month because why? The government was shut down. So now the Federal Reserve's flying blind about what they're going to do or not going to do as far as data about cutting their interest rates. So we could see the Federal Reserve not give us an interest rate reduction this month because of the government shutdown. You see how all this is starting to play out. But I think even if that does play out, where we don't get that Federal Reserve interest rate reduction because of not having the data, because the government's shut down, I still think crypto is not going to be dramatically negatively impacted by that. I think everybody's going to look and go, okay, we're willing to wait on the Federal Reserve decision and its impact on crypto, and we're going to continue to invest in assets like Bitcoin and XRP, Ethereum and all these kind of things. So lots of really cool stuff here, but we got to get this October runway going, and we already do. We already have that, and just continuing to get that liquidity flow back in. And I think in what we're seeing, where there's capital flowing into crypto, gold, silver. If you go look at those prices, they're at pretty high, very high levels. Have just recently in the last 4 or 5 days hit their all-time highs. Gold, silver is what I'm talking about. I think all things being equal, we're going to see liquidity and cash come back in. Investors come back in. We're going to see retail investors come back in because they're going to start to know and hear and see this message about Bitcoin going up dramatically, about crypto going up dramatically, about beginning its bull run. And I'm actually really, really bullish right now. I really am. Okay. So with that, I just want to give you, thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. There's a link in the description below to go get signed up for my free crypto wealth newsletter. Twice a week, send you a bunch of information on how you can make even more money in crypto and stocks. Go get that. It's free. Also, while you're down there, check out Inner Circle. There's a new program I've just started. Inner Circle is down there. Check that out. It's something that's really, really cool. You get access to my portfolio. You get access to my buy and sell alerts. You get access to a lot of cool stuff. And in fact, I'm about to start adding even more stuff into that. And it's about 90 cents a day. 90 cents a day is what Inner Circle is. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So links are right down there in the description. Go give that a look. I'll see you. Have a good one. And it is a nice day here today in Dallas, Fort Worth. This is the back of my house, obviously. Or no, I just randomly walked into somebody's backyard and started recording. That's kind of funny. Somebody comes out and says, hey, all right, later. I'll see you. Have a good one. Maybe more videos later today. My son's homecoming weekend is this weekend, so we got to go to some homecoming stuff, pictures and all that kind of stuff. So I'll see you. Have a good one. Later. Bye.